Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be reviewing the public beta for R.F. Kramer's The People's House. Now, after 2 years of development, it's fair to say that it has turned out and met expectations quite well. Um, Now, I've just finished my first playthrough, and there are some thoughts I'd like to share. The good, of course, being that Kramer provides impactful choices that leave a lasting effect on the reader. Um, One such example that I'd like to specifically highlight is if you choose to have your first international summit in the Middle East. And if you do so, you're presented with the choice of either promoting democracy and human rights to be furthered in the region, or to continue to promote stability in the region. Now, on the one hand, you're left with the idea that you're going to be leaving children to the military and you're going to be leaving slaves and all sorts of terrible, terrible human rights abuses. But on the other hand, the alternative is potentially killing hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. And the fact that Kramer never shows us the true result of this leaves it as even more of a haunting effect. Because the fact is, there is no right choice that Kramer presents. Kramer never presents us with a right choice throughout the book. He always presents us with impossible choices. And these impossible choices create an incredible, incredible meaning within each choice. Um, of course, there's some bad too. Uh, One of the things that I did not appreciate is the lack of consequences for our actions. Now, in the immediate short term, yes, we will see a reaction and we'll see some quick things that happen. But after that, you never really get to see what happens after your presidency. You never get to see what the results of your policies will be years down the line. And that's something that I feel could have been further expanded upon and would have provided a great deal of meaning to your actions, as it makes you feel like your actions weren't one and done. They had to they had to be around for a while. And sure, maybe it could have been that the next president immediately overrid most of your policies. But I still would have liked to see a moment when that happens. But overall, the book provides us with, as I said, a great sense of meaning because of its impactful choices. Um, I would have liked to see more about what it means to be a gay or female president. I would have liked to see more reaction from the media. I would have liked to see more reaction from fellow world leaders. I feel that those are areas where we could get a better idea of the glass ceilings being broken down, and I feel that we could have seen a more holistic approach to what this president is as a person rather than what this president is as their job. Because purely throughout the book, we are provided with an interpretation of the president as as an employee of the government, as a person who has to make decisions, but we never really see the person. We don't get enough of that. Sure, we have moments here and there, such as when you get the options to have affairs, but that's really it. We never see how we interact with our kids unless we go out of our way to interact with them, which I would say is a contributing factor to this. Um, Something that Kramer does well in that vein is you have to pick your priorities as the president. You can't make everyone happy. And Kramer makes sure you know that. Kramer makes it so that you have to choose between being an honest person and getting things done. You have to choose between getting things done and your family. And the fact is that somewhere you're going to be unsuccessful. And Kramer's book provides a great deal of meaning in that sense. A great deal of meaning all around. It's a very meaningful book because no matter what you do, in the end, it matters only in the sense of where you could have done better. Because there will always be something you didn't do. There will always be somewhere you failed. And you're going to be ridiculed for it. If you spend too much time working on the government and not enough time with your wife, they will divorce you. If you spend too much time with your wife, the media will tear you a new one and not re-elect you. And I love that. I love this book. And I'm excited to see how it does going to sale and publishing. Anyways, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this review, and cheers!